So welcome to another video. If you have watched the previous video, you saw that we did a form work, and today is the second day since the form work has been done, and my workers are reluctant to come and continue the work because they are working somewhere. And now the owner of the woods that I use is so angry and is here to take his wood, and I'm like, okay, if you need it, you can go ahead and remove it because my workers are not ready. Fast forward, this is the third day and it's about 12 p.m. and they are here to continue the work. They have taken 3 bags of cement, and unexpectedly I am here on the site with them. I mean, they were not expecting that at all. So let's see how this video goes. Hello guys, so we are at the site now. You know, the previous day I showed you we were doing the form work to do the concrete. So yeah, this morning they are here to continue. This has been the third day. I had to be chasing them, so today they are here to do it. Yeah, as you can see, 3 bags of cement opened at the same time. I wonder. Under normal circumstances, I am very sure they wouldn't have opened all the 3 bags of cement at the same time. At most, they would have opened 2. But because I have followed them, they were dumbfounded. I mean, they didn't know what to do and they just had to open the 3. You know, I could see all that from their body language. Even it was written on their faces, their facial expression, everything showed. And Kabakaba even saw that and alerted me that when I went ahead of them while they were pushing the wheelbarrow, they were just all looking into each other's faces. Steven, did you bet that no, very strong. They were surprised that, okay, what's happening today that this girl is following us to the site. But yeah, let's go. In the beginning, I wasn't really worried because I felt like, oh, we are all one, they couldn't do me any harm. But now I have learned my lesson the hard way from working with them for a couple of days now. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what's up. So I heard them saying that they will use 8 barrels of gravel for 3 bags of cement for the pillars. So they have fetched 3 already, left it 5. You can see 3, 4. Who they are bring who they are bring? Apai. Okay, well, guys, now has brought me some watermelon. I pay one. Oh, that's when man can do it. When you can. See kind. Okay. Number 5. Guys, today I'm looking so ugly, huh? The reason why today I have to come and sit here is that I do not trust them with my bags of cement. Because the last time when they finished their work. Anyway, that's just it. So always I have to be sitting here and monitor everything. That's it. If I want my heart to rest enough, okay, yeah, to prevent any kind of inconveniences, I just have to sit here and watch them do the work. In terms of my cement, yeah. This watermelon is so ripe. Oh. See, it's so white. Let me check. Oh! This will not work. Let everything that has breath. It's not right, but I have to eat it like that because I'm hungry. So they are trying to put the tank on a higher platform so they can use the pipe instead of fetching it from the top. So this is the method they have used to mix the concrete because of their petty stealing. Before I came, they had already fetched the quantity of sand they needed. A lot of it. And they mixed all that sand with all the 3 bags of cement. Then they made a small hole in the middle of the mixture and added water. They now fetched 8 wheelbarrows of gravel which they poured aside. And for the concrete itself, they fetched a bit of the cement and sand mixture, a bit of the water, and a bit of the gravel. Then they mix it in their head pan. Take note of this wheelbarrow. It is now empty, but later on something will happen. But now my thought is, if this can be mixed this way, why don't you let the cement be in the paper and you mix it the same way you are mixing it bit by bit, instead of pouring everything and wasting it in the end. And that was the exact same way the people who did the foundation concrete did it and saved a whole lot of cement. This is the concrete work being done. So far we have done, they have, not me, done this lane about 4 already. We are here, so let me go and show you how they are pouring it, and then you leave your comments. Everything, I want you to leave your comments there. Let me know if everything is right. Even if it's not right, crappo, by the time you guys comment, the thing is already done. Let's go. So at this point, I was just telling him I do not want any bubbles. He should make sure he compacts it very well. And under normal circumstances, what I read is that they should have a stick or something that they use to press it down, but then he's just shaking it, which I'm not too convinced about. As they were pouring the concrete, there were some leakages, and when I drew his attention to it, his remarks was that even if they use plastic molds, there will still be leakages. And what I know is that the leakages causes the concrete not to be too strong, because that's a real mixture of water and I told them if it is because of the formwork, I can call the man who did it to correct it. And today being potentially the end of the foundation work, I told them at the end of the job they should use mortar to smoothen out the block works that they haven't done really well, and their reaction was crazy.
Robina, inside a rob, me patch malon. What do you rob outside there? Outside outside there.
Go inside and no
inside I'm one of Robia. You can knock a drama. I put a hope on me and we
I put on count. Engineer can, when you make Montamania engineer no go, make you an engineer.
I depend on myself. I want to ever do.
Alright guys, so our water is finished and we called our supplier to bring us the water, but right now he was coming. The main road that he's been using has been blocked. They are fetching sand over there, filling sand over there, so he decided to pass it, and now the car is stuck because there's some trench there that he didn't really notice early enough, so he entered it and he's stuck. Hopefully he's able to leave that place soon and we use the water to continue the concrete. Yeah. Is that how the moya uko sala we yes sala gege emurako. Ebe. Kaba. Oh no. You just ate rice though. You went to pray though, the rice is gone. Oh, it's not true. It's not true. Yay, it's chop. Oh see. Ayere ye ade o ye ko.
Ani mkomwadi. Wayati sio yapania jenini.
Wewe ye penyi.
Ayi bonka jargon la. Oh.
Unyo bi ye juma. Why ye footing? Footing no ye we ye juma say me de ye ade o ye ko.
Akoma na wati sana. Oni bisana.
E ko nti omuko so okọ ampa. Okọ ye sa juma ne sa na ida na wan ko sa juma na be say madam sisi anu we juma no ye ne say. Ye ne say. So
that down no.
Na just
Nyama obutre okrom.
Because the omuye no de makuma to me ya me nka dada.
Na se me hono. Sikana ode ma o na o moye. Anya enso ono bi wa baka se nyama obutre. Ake se wa ma kuma san yadda no. Amen pine. Ayasa wan pine. Did you want them?
I think the problem is fuel. So he's called someone to bring him some fuel. Yeah, I think they'll come and fuel the car and they are able to bring the water. And he was telling me that he got stuck in a trench, not knowing it was fuel, these people. Anyway, they are sparking it to check whether it can move.
Let's go get our water. Let's go get our water. Let's go get our water. It is gone. It has now moved. Hey, these people. You know that there was no fuel in your car. And you have brought it. Every day, Biada, you call him. He has a problem with his car. Incredible. Efo. Kenge jogbe shagbo. Ovolo furem nawa. Oh. Oh. Oh, my watermelon. It's not good there. I'm hungry. I've not eaten. Where is it? If you eat it, you will die. We are pumping the water. You can see the level. Come on, yo. I don't understand. Mi wanka. India manada global tanka tafi. You are mixing 3 at a time. It would have been a problem.
No. It will not be any problem. Like mix. We'll mix again.
If you mix again, cry, you'll be pouring it half. If you want to mix again, you know. If you want to mix again, you know where you have reached, so you know how much to pour. It doesn't necessarily mean that if you want to mix, you have to pour the whole bag at a time.
Doing work, and some remain. It's not hard to call it.
But look at the amount that has remained.
So what?
That is why I'm.
Platform here,
Okay. Platform always hold it. It has been done already. When most of the people that I've seen, this is not the first time I've seen someone doing concrete. When they are doing it, they mix it one by one.
We are working not today. You are not the only person we are working for. We work for many people. Some remain. So if you are,
but look at the amount that has remained.
You are seeing it or whatever. Look at
the amount that has remained. That is a lot of cement. So what am I going to use it for?
What are you going to use it for? We are doing platform. This platform is not good. Why is it the last time we are coming to do work over here? Because of the platform is not good. So we have to limit what we supposed to.
But you didn't say you were using it for platform. You were saying that you were collecting it to somewhere else. I
said we should use it as platform over here. And he is suggesting that then rather we should send it to how do you call it? Babasa, so that we will use it on the front over there. So that when rain falls, maybe he will be working on. And I said no, we should use it as platform. And you are complaining saying that why is it that how do you call it? The earlier, if like you said we should use to how do you call it?
You should mix it bit by bit. It could have been mixed a bag per.
The quantity of what we should do when it comes to this. Sometimes
I cannot tell you. Sometimes I can tell you because the waste is my cost. So sometimes I can tell you. I can say that okay, if you can mix it bit by bit, at least you can mix 2 bags at a time. Then when you are done with some, you continue with. I was not here. You can do it at a time. But all this, how it is a cost to me. You know that. cement it is my cost, so you have to understand. The cement 3 bags gbegbe. Let me miss him the agade potere machi bagama.
Ya no do even.
At least some of let me miss some of it. Gbogbo ma poto unto ponye gbogbo ye poto rafi enye mo sugbo
just ba nenye pokuma mi lo korema nwa ma de dege kampo mi ote kami lo pokusu e korema yo wa ba nwa ro kotara yin ba
mi lo pokusu
nenye pokuti ti mi lo korema mi akwoto koto gara yin ba se aka kami lo pokusu e korema ye na ba mi akotara yin ba ro ko ya ma wa ba mi akotara yin ba mi o joka iko o mi awo.
Yeah, the thing I do not understand is you are saying in fact.
Going first, it's very like if you like, maybe I come out
fair. I will not pay. Why wouldn't I pay? Why wouldn't I pay? I'll pay. How wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I pay?
Never na miss 13 but not sharing a side.
Why are you talking about pay? I didn't tell you that I will not pay. I didn't tell you that. This is your work. When you use your eyes to look at the thing, you know that you know the amount of cement to use. Yes.
I look at the 5 weeks you get maybe there is you. But I have to talk to your picture. No, I know when there's some more to get.
When we are doing work, you put you particularly you don't know how to do anything about. So if you are suggesting, you understand. Don't even provoke me. You understand? You are provoking me and don't provoke me.
Guys, you know I told you to take note of the wheelbarrow. At that time, there was no gravels inside and they had fetched whatever gravel they needed for the work already. And I also made you take note of the fact that they had mixed just a little portion of the mixture with water. The rest were all dry. So when the water supplier lost his way to the site, because where he normally passes, they were working there and it's been blocked, they insisted that I had to go bring him, even though one of the laborers could go. But yeah, it's my work. I needed it, so I had to go. That was a tricky situation. I knew there was something up their sleeves because of my past experience with them when they were laying the final foundation blocks. Hope you remember on that day they spent so much time on site than usual, the 4 of them, just to lay 100 blocks. And in the end, they reported to me they used 3 bags of 42.5 Jata cement just to lay 100 blocks. I mean 107 blocks. So when I left to bring the water supplier, they did exactly what they did on that day that delayed them, which is they might have sold the rest of the mortar and gravel to Baba. And the unused bag of cement is either they sell it on site or hide it somewhere and later bring an auto rickshaw to pick it up. I am not exaggerating this at all, because on that day when I left, I went to do my background investigations, and what I learned from people is that Baba does buy those mortar residues from masons. Disclaimer, I'm not saying that this is true because I've not seen them doing it, but this is what people are saying, and per my experience, there's something definitely tricky going on with my work. Because tell me why is an empty wheelbarrow before I left is now filled with gravel as I came back, even though they are already done with work? What do they intend doing with the gravel and the dried mixture of sand and cement left over? I don't care what anyone says. My conclusion is when I left, they might have already sent some to Baba, and this is the second food they were about to send, and all of a sudden I'm there and they didn't know what to do. They started mumbling and contemplating whether they should use it for platform or send it to Baba for his walkway, and I'm like, why do you think I'm stupid? And that was what burst my bubble. Their main initial plan was to use 2 bags of cement and retain the one for themselves, thinking as usual I'll not be on site with them. But because I followed them, they mixed all. You heard one of the laborers saying initially he just fetched 5 wheelbarrows of sand, but he was instructed by Ernest, the taller guy, to add 3 more barrows, making 8 barrels of sand, meaning they always use more sand to substitute the quantity of cement and hoard the rest of the cement for themselves. But today their cup is full. I've caught them and they don't know what to do but to say they are angry, because tell me, on their final day of the foundation work, there was definitely a mortar left over. What did they do with that mortar? Why didn't they use that particular mortar remainder to do the platform they are insisting on doing now?
This is how much you like it. How much is the... What about the wood? Any amount, Jay, how will I... You have to tell me what I should pay, and then I pay. Because this any amount, Jay.
My own. I will not tell him that I'm sending him nice ones. How much do you think you can afford?
I don't know how much you would take. So,
The man did not charge me simply because he thinks that I'm going to use it for my work. And he said any amount I like, I should bring it to him. So you yourself think of it. How much do you think you can afford? I am not going to charge so that you could be like.
it will not be like...
I am telling you very well.
It will be like how?
Tomorrow you said that I cannot charge me for that.
But Glona who buy charge in rent, guess so how will I say that? About Chimele show, how will I say that charge for Galaxy?
When the people are coming to take, they should notice that this wood is not for them.
Which one? You have to mark it. Because me myself, I brought some wood. I rented another one. That one too is so mark.
You see, here,
this place.
Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which one? This one.
This one.
Yeah, like you.
This wood. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. So,
almost 20 go more. In your dome, in your car. Yeah. No, take it down.
No, by this talk of Kuku, I thought to run a government. Take a yaw, I see what I feel like you are pretty serious. Yeah, well, man, let's see the story of it.
Okay, short one.
I see.
Oh, well, never echo for Nila Latama Catanico. The camera of your Funela Tamane. Have been laboratory 30 cities. But we told we all had a cat 20 cities. Come on, maybe a how. Tangent of a dog, yet I be.
Long story short, I paid 50 Ghana cedis for the 3 formworks, that's for the wood, and 350 cedis for the workmanship. And I paid the man who did the main formwork 500 Ghana cedis for both the rentals and the formwork. Here is another concrete mixture left here just to harden. This was done on the very first day they started the block work, when they came and told me that they needed 5 bags of cement, and I insisted that no, there are just 2 people working, so I will just buy 4. They were telling me that they didn't finish with the concrete work for the pillars the previous day, so they needed 5. And I refused. That was the day they've mixed that mixture and left it over there.
Our work is done. And this is the result. The things are not dried yet. It's when they are dried that we know whether they are well made or not. And like I have also complained that the last time these people were supposed to use about 2 bags of cement for the rest of the footing. Let me show you. Just this side, and the other side, right? Okay, it was just about 100 blocks that they laid that day, and they used 3 bags of cement for laying 100 blocks. And I was very, very surprised that they did it, because I was not around. They were supposed to take 2 bags of cement and they picked 3. But because I wasn't here, and although I knew they stole it, because after everything, one of the guys called the auto rickshaw to come and pick up goods that they have hidden here. So the same thing they did this morning. I saw them, but just I didn't go and look into the auto rickshaw to know whether the cement was there, but I knew that was what they did. Because there's no way you can tell me that you used 3 bags of cement. No. 2 bags can lay about 120 blocks. 32 hours, sometimes they use it to lay 120 blocks. Not to talk of 42.5 hour, which is for concrete, and you use it to lay blocks, and you're telling me that you use 3 of those to lay 100 blocks. Does it even make sense? It doesn't make any sense for me. This thing is not covered. I don't know. It will make that place look some way. I don't know why he has removed this thing. At least after pouring it in, like, you should be able to cover this place so that this thing can sit well. This thing here, look at this. Look at the work they have done. Look, this thing is full of sand. So this was what happened. You saw that we were having some little altercation over the mortar that was left, the concrete mortar that was left. I am very sure that this particular work that they did, they were just supposed to use 2 bags of cement, right? But because I've bought the cement and it is there, when they come, they don't even ask, they just go and pick. So this time around, I've made up my mind that as soon as they come, when they pick the cement, I'm following them. Today when I was following them, Kaba saw their reaction. They all turned and looked at their faces. And when they were using the nails, right, they were asking the person who did the formwork, maybe he didn't have nails, that was why he was not able to nail everything. And I'm like, oh, they have a lot of nails, even at home. So if you need more, they can make it. And he was like, so why didn't you give me the nail earlier? Why? Am I coming? What am I going to use the nail for? Think I'm, as though I said he will steal the nails or something. Why is your conscience worrying you? Right? Why are you worried? If that's not your intention, who says you are stealing something? Just because I followed them to the site, he's not happy. I always leave them alone to do whatever they like, and I realized that they have just been stealing my cement. I'm telling you, they have just been stealing my cement. So this time around, I went there and he's angry. Look at the mortar that was left, and they were suggesting that, hey, then this mortar, they were, because they saw me, that was why they opened the 3 bags of cement. If not, they would have opened 2, and they used a lot of sand. Lots of sand. 7 wheelbarrows of sand to mix only in 2 bags. So if I hadn't gone there, they would have used 2 bags and taken the 2 bags away for themselves. I know. Because there's no way they were going to open 3 bags at a time. I swear to God, they always open 2. It's 2. Normally, it's 2 that they open. Like. And as a mason, you know that the number of pillars I'm coming to do, if you gauge it, you should be able to know how many bags of cement that will be used. Even if you don't know, if you are pouring the cement, you do it bit by. It doesn't mean that if you open 1 bag of cement, you should pour everything. We can still keep the rest. We can keep it. It doesn't mean that anytime you open 1 bag, it has to get finished. Is it a law in construction? Please tell me. So they were suggesting that they were taking, this one was saying, should we take it to this person's house and pour it there? Where is Kabakabe's wheelbarrow, the second wheelbarrow? And I'm like, I don't know. And they were like, what should we do? And I'm like, I don't understand it. The other guy said, he's not going to speak English, I should speak away. Who says? I know. My brother told me that when they come, I shouldn't behave like I know about their corniness. I know about their mischievousness. They don't have integrity. That's all I have to say. He said I shouldn't do as though I know about their theft. But me, one thing about me is that sometimes I cannot. I'm very impatient too. Sometimes I cannot hide my emotions. So I'll just tell you in the face. That's how I am. So some of these things, I can't control it. I've been harboring it. So as soon as they said you have to go, and I'm like, why would you mix 3 bags of cement and then use just a little, and then now you want to throw the rest, or you want to take the rest to another person's house and pour it there? Why? Am I for that Christmas? It is my costs. I'm saying it that he wants to me. Trust me, I'm very little. I don't have body, I'm very tiny, petite. But sometimes when my things come, no, there's no way I'm fearing face. Especially when it concerns my blood. I just have to tell you, if that's the reason you would say that you wouldn't work with me again, that's fine. It was like, he's studying me. The woods that he brought to do the phone work, how much are you charging me? I should just give him whatever I like. The person didn't charge him. And he's studying me. Who says I'm not studying you? You study me, I study you. Anyway, it's not like I'm complaining about the work. But right now, even touching this thing, I realized that it's full of sand. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll just wait for it to dry before I can make my own conclusion. That's all. But today's own has been solved. Yeah.